Okay. Uh, okay, guys. Chalo, let's go. Okay. That's the thing. You just need to understand कि देखो, everybody is so much busy in their lives, and everybody have dream and desire to accomplish big things. But somewhere along the way, life shows them a lot of ups and downs, so they just give up on their ideas. Okay, and this is how it works for. Okay, and this is how it works for majority of the people. Okay. One thing which I realized is कि all these techniques have been known to us since long time. Okay, everything, the solutions, the systems, it's all available. Just try to relate with your college life. So maybe you might have got some thoughts someday in college ki like question paper, if the question paper is already shared with us, so we can give exams nicely, just pass karke nikal lenge, right? Why study so much for such few related questions? If somehow the question paper is leaked, you'll just crack it and get inside. Okay, so at least yeah, I got the thought once, अरे यार क्यों इतना मेहनत करनी है, सिंपल होता तो लाइफ मस्त हो जाती. Okay, but just understand कि that question paper is already leaked about life. Okay, the solutions are there, the techniques are there, and what is going to happen in our future, on an average, everything is available in the world. Okay, so yes, we are unique, our problems might be in some or the other variations, but just know it, there are so many people, and there are like great people who have been on the planet in our, before us right now also. Okay, and you just need to understand ki we need to apply those thoughts on a day-to-day basis into our lives, then only the life will be changing. Okay, so becoming successful is a choice, it is not mandatory, it's completely a choice. And if you are making one for yourself, it's a very good one, but you have to stay committed for it. Okay, just remember ki how this works. First, you need to have some big dream in your life. What do you really want to accomplish? Okay, if you think small, results in your life will be like that. Okay, so don't hold restrictions in yourself कि what's possible, what's not possible. Okay, थोड़ा सा dare to dream big. This is what the thing is, right? So dare to dream big. The bigger you think, the bigger opportunities and possibilities will happen. Okay, potential to hai, so everybody has potential, so let's not even discuss about that. Capability is there, potential is there, brain is smart, analytical skills, everything is there, talent, सब कुछ है. ठीक है, apart from that, we need to dream big. ठीक है, we need to set up goals and have clarity कि what I want in my life, and am I really going towards it. Okay, so that clarity is required. And whatever you, now you have the goal deadline, you need to have it, that planning what we spoke about. And once that planning is there, you need to put efforts every single day of your life to move closer towards your goal. Okay, single day wasted, that means you're not moving there, right? And what happens, the psychology and nothing more than that, if you take too much breaks and does not progress towards your goal, automatically you will lose the interest of that. This is human nature. Okay, if you're not daily thinking about what you want in your life, why you want in your life, and not making efforts towards that, eventually you will just forget about it. And then life is going to give you so many other things to worry about. Okay, you'll be like, yeah, 2 years ago I was wanting to become that, and you just forgot about your dreams. Basically, this is what is happening with many people. So they come with spark, they have desire, but over a period of time, because they are not actively thinking about it, and that's where the future may, they just forgot it, and then this is how life goes on. Okay, and that's the reason ki what we are saying, even we said in the week 1 or 2 itself, ki we need to build a system which will push you to do things whether you like it or not. Okay, and the system is simple. We have to track our progress, we have to measure our progress, we have to set up some alarms tracking into our Google sheet. And one of the main reason why we are able to do so much, first is, yes, you wanted to do it, that's the core, because you wanted to do it. And after that, we are doing it together in a structure. Okay, every day in the morning, fixed time we are waking up, evening, night, fixed time we are coming in. Okay, so we are just applying the systems which we learned. Okay, so first, have big dream. Next, set up some goals in that direction. Okay, next, have some plans, how would you achieve it, what strategies, techniques you will apply. And then you have to run this system which makes you work every single day and go closer to your goals. And you will realize, just that's it. Just basic, just live life like this, and you will realize with time this system should become your habit. Matlab, actively you don't have to think about it, it will just start becoming natural to you. So if you get to that state where you start blindly following the system, you can actually accomplish any goal in your life, because you are preparing a structure of discipline and commitment. Okay, so actively focus about this ki dekho, yeah, today morning we did not connect, okay, but the thing is ki you have to now thoda sa independently you should be able to progress. That is where we have that checklist with us. Every day in the morning we have created that checklist in our mobile app, also in the Excel sheet also we have it. So blindly coming in, okay, for your own self, logging into the machine. Now you know what all things to be done as part of the morning routine, just blindly do that. Okay, after that you know what happens as part of the goal thing, blindly do that, and you will realize ki slowly and steadily, the more independent you start becoming, you will start navigating in your life. And guys, somebody said, right, like 1% growth every single day is a huge growth. So if you are just able to do, I will not say all the habits which we have learned, okay, but at least start small. Now let's quickly recap, okay, how our entire life is as part of this success journey. Okay, all the habits on a high level which we took, which we wanted to continue. Okay, first of all, you need to start the day early and before you get started with your day activity. That's where the mind has to be empty. Don't straight away start and get busy with your day activity, because that is going to like add more stress to your life. Keeping it simple, okay, because as soon as you wake up you're constantly thinking about that, then stress, pressure, tension starts coming up, and then with that pressure you work entire day, also night maybe wahi chal raha hai. So if only that runs in your mind and life, na, a time will come when you will become frustrated and saturated with things. Okay, mind needs a balance of multiple things, and this is what even I realize out of this entire, like if I just think about office for my entire 24 hours, now life really becomes very hectic. But when I balance between multiple things, then it kind of, the mind really works in a very nicer manner. Okay, you know, I'm caring about my health also, I'm caring about my mindset also, I'm caring about my family also, I'm caring about my work also. When you split up your mind between all these sections, okay, automatically you feel more complete and satisfied with life. So you need to understand that life is not about chasing only one thing with your 100% efforts. Okay, it is like about decent balance. Okay, yes, at times work pay more focus will be required. Yes, at times in your family more focus will be required, but in a long run there has to be time allocated and given for everything. Okay, and yeah, you know these things, but point is living like that is required, and clarity ke what you're doing and how it will impact your life, you need to have that. Okay, now dekho, what it comes to, like there are multiple segments. Understand these next few things are very critical. Okay, just understand, you have to live through it throughout your life. There are multiple segments where you need to work upon to be full on successful in life. Okay, one is your personality, okay, and the other one is your financial aspect of things. The third one is fun entertainment aspect of things, and the fourth one is giving back to the society. Okay, at a very high level, if you say, you as a person, you need to care about that, your personality, next your financial status, next your fun entertainment in life, okay, and then luxury, fun entertainment, that in life. Fourth is giving back to the society. Okay, now in personal section also you can further divide it into two. Okay, one is your mindset, attitude, that kind of a thing, and the second one you can say a wisdom, mindset, attitude, wisdom, that is one part of your personality. The other one is your health. Okay, so chalo guys, quickly write it down if you have a pen and a paper, because this is important stuff. Okay, there are five primary areas where you need to work upon. Okay, just write first one, personality. Okay, personality, there you just put a hyphen, you can write mindset, attitude, knowledge, okay, skills, all these things. So that is one, personality. Okay, second pillar, health. second pillar health, third pillar financial stability, fourth pillar fun, entertainment, luxury in life, fun, entertainment, luxury in life, and the last one, giving back to the society. Okay, ठीक है, देखो, there is a lot to be talked about every of the angle, okay, but I'll tell you the core. Okay, understand this thing nicely. You have 24 hours and you need to progress in all of these things, okay, at times more, less, whatever. But अभी क्या करना है guys, you need to really plan your 24 hours in such a manner कि you build a system which by default will help you grow in these things. So you don't actively track about कि यार मेरे को I want to do this, I want to do that. Okay, first you build a system which will make you progress on a daily basis or on a regular basis in all of these aspects. And if you really look at what we have done as part of this program that we are doing, we have taken some habits which will help us to grow in each of these areas. Okay, so now the first one, where we say about mindset. Okay, simple thing, every single day in the morning, what the two habits which we have noted. So like daily injecting mind, so like motivation related thoughts. Okay, second, reading books. It will help us to have the right mindset, right attitude, right knowledge. So that is one aspect which we have covered. Here, as a person, growth ori, and what we have done, we have built a system around that. Okay, now the second thing, understand key, when we say financial stability. Okay, now I think when we were discussing about books at that time, we touched this area, but just know it ki dekho, financial stability is not just about earning money. Okay, it's about how do you manage money, how do you care about maybe multiple sources of money, how do you invest money, how do you think long term with money. Okay, 10 साल बाद कैसे होगा, क्या होगा, मतलब एक kind of financial education कि how to deal with the financial aspect of things, because it is required throughout your life. Okay, and if you're just focusing on working and earning, so it's a very risky way of living life as well. Okay, so you might realize all of a sudden क्या होता है guys कि like so much money was drained if somebody meets with some health condition. Okay, money just goes in lakhs and lakhs there. 5 lakh 10 lakh is nothing actually, इतना drain हो जा रहा है in the current hospital and all those. So what will happen if you have not properly planned for such kind of things? So that's where guys, taking some proper health insurances, life insurances, these all things are required. Understand? Nahi rahega na, all of a sudden everything will disappear. Like you have accumulated, let's say 20 lakhs, sab khatam ho jayega. Because life is important than money, right? So everything will be gone. So a kind of sense of maturity is required in order to deal with this money aspect of things. Okay, so just spend some time. There are so many books about it. Okay, read, explore, and that's what your knowledge ke saath thoda financial education is required. And so that if you're already earning, so spend time in knowing how to manage money. Okay, if you're a job seeker right now, first get the job and then get into it. Okay, so yeah, the first level is personality, where we are already reading. Now reading may whatever books you change, accordingly your knowledge levels will grow. Okay, simple. Okay, so we have built a system for that, system of constant daily growth. Don't leave that anytime. Okay, at least 30 minutes ke liye book read karo daily. It's mandatory. It will evolve you as a person. Okay, it will evolve you as a person. Okay, second, health ke liye we said ki bhai daily exercise. Okay, but now the thing is guys ki you have to again build a system around it, otherwise it will not happen. Okay, there are so many basic health tips कि भाई daily drink 8 glasses of water or 10 glasses of water. Okay, another tip, daily do 6,000 steps, 8,000 steps, 10,000 steps. Okay, next, daily do 7 hours of sleep. Okay, these are basic health things. And then be cautious about what you're eating. Okay, Too much of junk is definitely going to spoil you. Too much of oil is going to spoil you. Too much of sugar is going to spoil you. So thoda sa being alert ki what are you eating. And it is not one time thing ki ek baar khane se something will happen. It's a lifestyle change which we have to do. Nothing but daily we need to live it. Once in a while you eat something wrong is okay. But if that itself is becoming your lifestyle, that is going to damage like anything. Okay, so just be careful. When we say health, so daily exercise. Now let me tell you, daily exercise is required. Okay, but that is not sufficient. More things are needed on top of that as well. Okay, so upgrade your lifestyle. Think about it. And guys, it is required. Okay, in a long run, your health is what is going to be with you, no matter how much you earn or not earn. If you're not healthy, everything goes. If you're not healthy, the entire life just becomes a joke in front of your eyes. Okay, bhai, why did I work so much hard if I cannot really enjoy all these things of life? Okay, so understand, it's not too late. Whether you like it or not, you need to get started. Okay, so पहला तो एक बना दिए, एक system we build up for personality, mindset evolution, daily injecting positive thoughts, daily reading. You stick with these. Let's say बाकी कुछ नहीं कर रहे हो life में. At least if you do these two things in the morning, daily reading and positive thoughts, you will have a great life. Forget about everything else. You just do these two things also, your life is going to become successful, because that constant mind change will force you to look at life in a different angle, and that is going to give results. Okay, so very powerful. On top of that, now we are saying that health ko we have to care. We just introduce one thing: daily do some workout at least for 10 minutes in the morning. Okay, 15 minutes, that takes up the energy levels. But now the second thing which we are telling today is, throughout the day, somehow lifestyle correction should happen towards a healthy life. Okay, and we are not saying that dieting karni hai, ye wo. We are just saying be a bit careful what you are consuming. Okay, it is tough, but put some efforts. Simple habits: daily drinking more water, 2.5 liters or 8 glasses, 10 glasses. Okay, there is this app, Healthify app, install karo. Set up your health goals there. It will tell you what to do on a daily basis. Okay, it will tell you you need to sleep this much, you need to walk this much, your heart rate should do, calories should burn like this. Okay, and then it will give you a proper calculation towards like whatever your health situations. Okay, so just try it out. Healthify app freely, wo pura bol denga kya karna hai. So then it comes, if you want to have a healthy life, it is a combination of all of these things. Daily exercise is required, because of exercise you will burn calories. Okay, next, daily drinking of water is required. It will help your system to be nice, healthy, absorbing. A lot of things will happen inside. Daily drinking water, daily doing some like 8,000 steps kind of. Okay, and daily sleeping, having a proper sleep, all these required with health. And very important one is what you eat, the calories and all those things. Okay, junk ye wo khaunge, fried too much of items is going to be bad. Too much of focus of sugar is going to be very bad. Okay, so isliye people say, bhai, don't take even sugar in your tea also, this, that. Try to avoid those kind of things. In fact, jaggery mein convert kar lo, okay, or honey mein convert kar lo. Don't take sugar, because what is happening is, in a long run, maybe while you are in your 40s, 50s, tab jaake sare problems will come outside. While you are in your 20s, 30s, कुछ नहीं होगा, but 40s के बाद फिर बीपी चल रहा है, शुगर चल रही है, दवाई चल रही है, सब कुछ हो रहा है. ठीक है, and don't get into that kind of life. So now is the time to address. Just because we don't see immediate loss in that, so we are not careful. But ask a healthy person, he will tell कि यार क्या कर दिया. One of my friend, okay, कॉलेज में था बेचारा, उसका ब्लड डायलिसिस चलता था, बिकॉज शुगर उसका बहुत ही कुछ तो हो गया था. ओके, टेरिबल, इतना लीन हो गया था वो बंदा, फुल लाइक उसका बॉडी पूरा श्रिंक. मैं बोला भाई क्या हो गया, तो बोला यार शुगर हो गया था मेरे को, एंड लाइक ब्लड में कुछ तो हो गया. मैं बोला क्या बात कर रहा है, लाइक मेरे एज का. ठीक है, दैट्स वाज सो हॉरिबल. So start taking care about these things. Okay, fine. So now this is what health related. Again, it is not like doing one time thing. It is like build a system, live it every single day. Okay, mindset is build a system, live it every single day. And once you're living that system, then you don't have to care about it ke grow ho raha hai nahi ho raha. It will happen by default. Okay, that's it. Build a system, live it every single day. Okay, third, financial. So financial thing, guys, already we will be working 8 hours, 10 hours of your life is going to go in our work aspect, and that will give us primary income. Along with that, grow your financial knowledge and think about how do you take this money and put it into something else. One simple thing in many books which I have read about financial, they give one very nice suggestion ki as soon as you get your monthly salary or whatever, okay, blindly take 10% away from it. The first thing, before you pay any bill and all, blindly take 10% away from it and invest it into some mutual funds or somewhere where it will at least churn with the rate of maybe 10% interest. Okay, anything like that. So 10% from your salary, blindly remove it every month and invest it into some mutual funds which will keep growing at some rate. And that is a very nice way of doing it. Mutual funds, if you are thinking risky hai, put it into EPFs. Okay, government schemes hai, guaranteed dete hai. Okay, EPFs, electronic provident fund hote hai, so acha milta hai usme bhi, theek hai. And I think when the returns come, usme bhi there is no interest, so I think that would be a pretty good one. Okay, so but take that money, keep it aside, and after that whatever 90% is there, okay, live your life only with that. Okay, if you're feeling you're earning too much more, 10% ki jagah 20% start investing. Okay, and at the same time care about these in health insurances and all those things, and regular maybe checkups of your body time to time. And so these all things will be really required. Okay, so get started with this kind of a lifestyle, read more about financial things, and then get started. Okay, so ek karo, like put efforts and build a solid base which will help you in your long run. Okay, and yeah, this is what it is. So financial, so at least yes, we are working on a daily basis, but that is not sufficient to be financially secure. You need to do something else as well, and for that knowledge aana padega. So take it, start managing, start investing, and then that is where it starts becoming nicer. Okay, fine. So by that way financial aspect will be done. So we are already living towards that. At least primary source to aega, because work is everybody will like to do it, but what you do with that is important. Okay, so again we are living that. So nothing but every single day we will be performing all these three things which we said right now. Okay, abhi fourth thing, okay, fun and adventure and luxuries of life. Okay, many people will be like, okay, isko bhi ek goal hona chahiye kya? There is one very nice thing. Ki what will happen, let me tell you. Ki as soon as you start living the lifestyle that we are trying to install, waking up in the morning early, फिर शाम तक है, we are staying busy with growth, knowledge, success, entertainment. Yeah, during the day थोड़ा time pass ये वो भी हो जा रहा है, ठीक है. But what will happen is you are putting so much efforts in a different lifestyle. Okay, and it is hard work. Sometimes you'll not feel like, why should I read, man? इससे अच्छा मैं movie देख लेता हूँ. You will get that kind of vibes at times. Okay, now you just understand and imagine there is your family or your close friends. They will not understand why you are so much hungry for success, because their mindset, their attitude, everything is different. Now what they will do is, अरे तू ये सब करते रहे, इससे तो कुछ नहीं होने वाला, nothing will happen because of all this, हम तो चले मूवी देखने, we are going to party, we are doing this, we are doing that. Okay, they will say, because they are average minded people, and they know कि just like take it right now, enjoy it right now, future का किसको पता. If you live with that, future is really going to be dark. Okay, but the thing is, take it, live it in the present, everything gone here itself. So right now itself they want to have everything. The point is, your success journey should be a balance of even fun and entertainment along with all these other things, so that you don't feel like losing something. It's important, understand, if you are not taking it together along with your overall growth, you will feel like you're missing out from something in your life. If you just remove this fun, entertainment and musty part away out of your entire life and just stay focused, a point will come where you yourself will be frustrated. Why am I doing all this? It's not required. So it is important you take this portion of fun, entertainment, luxuries, having all of these things in life along with your everything else that you're trying to do. Okay, for example, like we already spoke about this, ki every 3 months may travel to another place at least for 3 days. Okay, Saturday, Sunday plus a long weekend, either Friday or Monday, ko put a holiday, 3 days travel somewhere. Okay, there was a book which I read, ki how the brain changes if it is in a natural environment for 3 back-to-back days. where you're not having your laptops and busy life with you. There was a full book written on that concept, how the brain will change, how the stress levels will come down, and the modifications in the neurons connections and the health and freshness which will happen in your brain if you stay consecutive 3 days in a greater natural environment. वो बोलता है नेचर में रहो, ठीक है, मतलब फील द सॉइल, लिसन टू दैट कूल ब्रीज, फील दैट, ओके, ग्रीनरी के अंदर रहो and listen to the birds chirping. मतलब be in that environment for 3 back-to-back days. Somehow difference happens, mind fully becomes relaxed. Okay, and you need to have that experience every 3 months in your life. And let me tell you, it's very possible. Point is, people don't put that effort. Okay, छुट्टी तो एक छुट्टी तो ऐसे ही मिल जाती है, right? Saturday Sunday anyways comes. On top of that, sometimes long weekend आएगा. मतलब taking that leave is not a problem. But the point is, people overlook it. Okay, and I don't know for what reasons. So I also overlook for a long time, but it's required. Understand that. Okay, good for your mind, good for your body, and then maybe just like have maybe all the other enjoyment and comfort of life as well. Okay, so sometimes yes, if you feel like having a like just going to some great restaurants kind of for food, or like some luxury, maybe कुछ book करके कहीं पे जा रहे हो along with your family, do those things. Because otherwise, why are you growing in life? Why are you learning if you cannot spend time with your families in a better kind of a zone? Okay, so take your families, maybe book a resort for like 2 days, just hang out with everybody there. These experiences is what you will remember in the end of your life. Okay, I'm literally telling you, the special times which you spend with your family, that is what will be treasured. When you look back at 5 साल 10 साल में क्या किया, you will forget everything else. Only these moments will be required. Or with my family now, we went for that hill station and that was an amazing experience. 10 years ago, so these will be the moments which you will remember. Rest everything, अरे यार, it was a busy life, हाँ हो गए 10 साल. Okay, so you have to live life, and that's where plan this fun entertainment, luxuries, comforts along with all, because yes, you will be earning, you will be making all that money, and you have to utilize it right now. Okay, because it's true, kal kisne dekha. Right, what will happen after 20 years from now, 30 years, किसी को नहीं पता. 10 years बाद क्या होगा पता नहीं, 5 साल पता नहीं, कल पता नहीं, right? So you need to live it. Okay, you need to literally live it, because otherwise you'll be just wasting everything away. Okay, and ultimate things needed. Okay, now I'll tell you one of my friends real story. He was from a complete village background. Okay, and somehow he was serious, so he came for education and all that. So uske family mein se he was the first person who moved out from that kind of a zone, came to the cities, padhai karne and career karne and all those things. Okay, and what happened is his entire life, the parents, they stayed in that village area itself. Okay, chote chote, like that kind of a lifestyle. And then this guy, my friend, said ki no, I will give them a very good life. Okay, and even though whether he was able to afford or not, somewhere he like rented a very big nice luxurious house. Okay, and then वहां पे फिर उसने car and basic all those luxuries ले लिया. Okay, so nice car he is having. He took a nice luxury room. Okay, like 2 BHK kuch tha. And then he called his parents there, and they lived pretty nicely for like, okay, so they were enjoying life and like, oh, it's all new experience. And you know what happened after that? Just 2 years baad, somehow his father died. Okay, abhi fir, like, then he says ki I'm so much thankful ki मैंने वो किया वो time. Had I thought about नहीं अभी नहीं करता, अभी तो I am just in the middle of my career, I wanted to make more money, more saving, future में जाके करता, time is not coming back. Okay, so no matter how he managed all that, but he feels कि चलो, I gave them a very great life at least for 2 years, where they felt proud about me कि यार कुछ तो बन गया my friend. So just understand, life is life, anything can happen anytime. If you keep pushing your plans too much in future, you never know that future might not come. Okay, so try to do things as early as possible. I'm not saying get crazy about it, but don't plan it like, okay, later, because that's a very bad way of living. You don't know what is in later life. ठीक है, किसी को पता नहीं था कोविड आने वाला है, like life of the world itself is change, right? So don't push things. Okay, and that is where I'm saying ki on a quarterly basis, 6 monthly basis, go spend time with your closed ones. Required. Okay, it's required. And have fun, have entertainment. Okay, hang out with your close people, go for some movies, hill stations, beaches, blah blah blah. But balance that also, and it doesn't take much time. एक हफ्ते की भी छुट्टी डाल दोगे तो IT is so generous, 20 छुट्टी दे देता है. Right, you can take like 1 week, उसमें फिर 4 लग के 9 days holiday you'll get it just like that. Okay, and plan it out, live that. It's required. Okay, now the another thing is कि हो गया fun and entertainment की भी बात, तो take it along, don't leave it. Future is scary, just take that statement. Future is scary, it is uncertain, we don't know what will happen. So the sooner you do, the sooner you will enjoy it, and it will be required. Okay, and now moving on to the last step, okay, which is giving back to the society. Now there is this one very nice thing where the big successful people of the world have drawn conclusion कि if you have lived the life only for yourself and your family, okay, you have actually messed up then. Okay, if you are living only for yourself and you are no value to the world, okay, then that is a very shallow way of living life. मतलब बहुत artificial life हो रही है. You came, you cared about yourself, and then you left the planet. Okay, if you're not really doing something for others out of genuine interest and with a caring attitude, and if you're not making your life useful, thinking bigger than yourself, okay, and that should come selflessly, such may you really genuinely care about this world and the people of this world, the nature around you. Okay, if you really do that and you become a bigger person, that is where you will find more satisfaction from life. If you live only for yourself, that's a narrow-minded way of living. But when you live for the world, you will be more satisfied with your lives. This is how all the big people say. And what they're doing is just observe it, right? They make a lot of money. And now, like Bill Gates kya kar raha hai, okay, or Warren Buffett, okay, or Jeff Bezos, all these people, they are taking their money and contributing back to the world. Okay, doing projects के पूरे दुनिया से मे बी हेल्थ को इम्प्रूव करना है और वाटर क्वालिटी इम्प्रूव करना है, डूइंग समथिंग फॉर द प्लैनेट, नाउ टेकिंग ऑल दैट मनी एंड डूइंग, गिविंग इट बैक. Okay, and the point is, it's not required to first earn all that and then do it. थोड़ा सा you have to change your way कि while you are living, can you do something bigger than yourself? And people say when you do only for others, somewhere you feel satisfied in your life. Okay, just experience it yourself without anything. If while you're going on the road, just help somebody. Okay, and that somehow satisfies you. This is how a human being is created. The more you help others, the more satisfaction will come to you. If you're thinking only about yourself, somehow problems will grow in your life. Okay, I had one friend, okay, he said this very nice thing. He said these were his words, I try to listen to others' problem and solve it for them. And somewhere he said his life experience was like, whenever he's solving others' problem, those problems somehow that never comes in his life. This was his personal observation. So he says whenever somebody is in problem, I go to them and ask them kya chal raha hai, and I like to solve it for them. Okay, and somehow miraculously those problems never come in my life. So guys, this is a very beautiful and a strange world. We don't know how things work. Just by giving, sharing, caring, somehow in return, satisfaction grows and blessing comes to you. A lot of magical things happen which we don't even know right now. But it works. The world is working like that. ठीक है, वो गाना भी था तो 1 लाख दोगे वो 10 लाख देगा. So whatever it is, but it is key, once you do something for others, something in return happens, and that's magical power in the world somewhere. Okay, and people say only when you do things for others, then you will get actual satisfaction from your life. So if you want to have a satisfied life, let me tell you, if you're not doing things for others and only you, no matter how much you earn, but when you're going to sleep now, something will be empty. Okay. There is something called as ke, whether you believe or not, but ek rehta hai, right? Soul. Okay. We have a soul within us. We have a caring heart within us. And these things will be satisfied only when you genuinely care for this world and the people around you. And that's where the actual peace of life comes. If your heart is balanced, if your soul is balanced. Okay. And as long as you're just working for yourself, these things will be always unstable. Okay. So somehow there are all these things. That is where it is the fifth pillar of life. Do something for others, giving back to the society. And while you live on this planet, tabhi karo. Okay, not like मर जाऊंगा तब कुछ हो जाएगा मेरे नाम से. Okay, it doesn't work like that. Okay, so while you are alive, be a good human being and try to just help others. Okay, it's very tough in the current times, but karna padega. Good human beings have to be there in the society, because as long as they are there, there is hope. Otherwise सब कुत्ते बिल्ली के तरह लड़ते पड़े रहेंगे तो कोई फायदा नहीं होगा, right? Good human beings are the hope for the world, and we have to become that. Okay, and it is mandatory for good people to really succeed in life, because the more powerful good people become, the more better they will be able to give back to the world. Okay, so if you're really kind hearted person, like grow as great as you can. Okay, learn, upgrade constantly, become the best version of yourself, and then you can do something back for the society. Okay, otherwise you'll always keep complaining कि यार उसने ऐसे करना चाहिए था, this person should have done like that, but we never grew, so we never changed the world. That's not how things happen. Okay, so you succeed and then you make the world successful, make the world healthy, make the world happy, make the world a peaceful place. So it all starts like that. Okay, again guys, simple. If you want to live these five, you need to make sure that your lifestyle is changed to live on these five things. Then only you will be able to grow properly. If you're actively tracking, मेरे को ये करना है, वो करना है, ये करना है, so it will not work. Your entire 24 hours should be readjusted to live in these five pillars. Okay, and continue that in a long run. Automatically, things are going to happen. Okay, and again, just know it. In the end, consistent people will win. That's it. Those who are consistent, they will be rewarded in a long run. And life is not about short-term jackpots. Okay, if money comes quickly, it goes also quickly. There was this book, okay, Millionaire Mindset. What he says is, in the mind of the people, there is a blockage ki how much money they deserve. Okay, and even if they are given more than that, somehow they figure out ways to lose all that money and get back to the threshold which is there in the mind. Okay, this is pretty interesting. And then you might be seeing all these examples. All of a sudden somebody goes and like karodpati, right? Kaun banega karodpati? Mein people earn lot of money, but 5 years down the line, if you look back, they have just lost everything, made bad money decisions, paisa idhar gaya udhar gaya, now they're back to their old lives. Many examples were like this. Okay, maybe they cleared some of their debts and all, but lifestyle did not change much. Why? Because the money blockage, that maturity never came. Okay, so now you need to just really take this. You be prepared. Going back to the yesterday statement, evolve your mind, evolve you as a personality, and then life will reward you. And all these things take time. It's not like magic. Right now, all of a sudden, they do. It doesn't work like that. You need to be consistent, evolve your life, be consistent with it in a long run, and then in a long span, you will be rewarded with health, wealth, happiness, सब कुछ मिलेगा. Okay, so don't look for shortcuts in life, because you still have 80 years to live, 70 years to live. Shortcut लेके कहाँ जाओगे? दुनिया से भी कट लेना है क्या? बहुत time है अपने पास. We have a lot of time. Okay, so there is time, but get started right now and grow greatly. Yes, find ways how you can do it quickly, but not with hacks, but by actual growth. Become capable, put your best shot, brainstorm nicely. Okay, do all those things, but keep growing along with it. And then the life will actually be pretty good. Okay, so consistency will win. And that's where, guys, all the systems that we have spoken about, okay, the morning day planning session, okay, the weekly planning session. So we did it only once, okay, weekly planning session, but let me quickly give a recap. Simple होता है, ज्यादा कुछ है नहीं उसमें, ठीक है. You need to write down the goal. We are already writing the goals in the morning time, right? कि simple, one liner goal statement, deadline. Next, 3 reasons why your goal is important. After that, 3 reasons, pain points. What will happen if you don't achieve this goal? Uske baad 3 reasons what will happen if you achieve this goal. Simple. Okay. This is a daily reminder exercise. People say you will achieve your goal only when you keep thinking about it always, daily. Okay, then only aayega. Otherwise, nahi aayega. Okay. So the first thing is, when you're doing this weekly thing, you need to write down this exercise, goal, and a quick recap. Okay, what I want from my life. Okay. After that, immediately the next step, as part of your weekly planning, every week ye karna padega at least once. Okay. You need to write down ideas. Okay, what can you do in your life to go towards your goal? So the statement and the deadline. In this much time, I want this. Now put your brain to work. Okay. Some very successful people just tell this statement ki, the problem with human society is we don't want to sit and work. Okay, we just want to ask kya karu, what should I do, what should I do, but we don't want to sit and literally do things. We just want to know things, we don't want to do things. Okay, if you just over weekend for 2 hours keep your phone and everything distraction away, sit with a pen and a paper, and with an active mind just put these ideas down. Okay, ye karenge, and just keep doing it on a daily basis. Take action towards your goal. You will eventually get there. But right now, what is happening is people is not having patience. Okay, people is not having patience, and they are not able to sit for long hours for focused work. Mind distract ho jata hai, yahan wahan bhagte rehte hain. And if you are not focused towards whatever you want, results will not come. So the suggestion there is कि भाई sit, think, do. Okay, in one of a video, okay, this Simon Sinek, some of you might have heard about him. Simon Sinek, okay, really nice person, great thought process on leadership and other stuff. He said this very beautiful thing ki, how does ideas generate? Okay, he said you need to give your mind some time to generate ideas. If from morning till evening you're just busy, ideas will not come. Ideas is innovation is stress free. It will just come. You just have to give time to your brain to think. And in the current times, people are not giving that time. People find their own ways of staying busy. अरे अब ये करना है, अभी वो करना है, अभी ऐसे करना है, वैसे करना है, कुछ नहीं मिल रहा है, सोशल मीडिया करेंगे. And like full life from morning till evening is busy. That gap is not coming where the brain can really perform. Innovations can happen, ideas can happen. कुछ ना कुछ करके tension accumulated in life, and life is going to go disastrous. Okay, so just understand important things. Give time to yourself. In this distraction world, give time to yourself, make space for yourself. Okay, you have to live for yourself, otherwise life is running just at a very fast meter. Okay, and this is how it is. Every weekend, reserve some time for yourself. Sit down with a pen and a paper, no distractions. Look at your goals. Okay, I want this in my life. Kya karu? What can I do for making it? And let your brain think, oh, I can reach out like this, I can reach out to that person. You don't need others. You can figure out. You have a greater intelligence which is underutilized right now. People are saying like 10%, 15% of the brain capacity is used. Baki ka sab aise hi pada hai wahan pe. It's because we are not utilizing it. Okay, so thoda sa effort marna padega. So I'm saying we, matlab you, me, everybody. I'm talking about humanity on an average. Okay, so we all have to do it for ourselves. So देखो, the reason के you might be like, अरे तौसिफ तो बहुत बोल रहा है तो करता है क्या? But the point is, I know it and I try to do it. And I know okay, all of a sudden these things will not happen, but repeating it consistently will eventually make this as a pattern in our lives. Okay, where you give time for your mind to think out of the box. Okay, to come up with innovations, ideas, and strategies, and then magic will start happening. Okay, itna smartness aa jayega brain mein, wonderful. But starting point is give time to yourself. Don't stay too much busy. Okay, it's not going to take you anywhere. If you're constantly just running after things, not it will not take you anywhere. Okay, so that's what, again, getting back, what are you supposed to do over weekend? Step number one, write down this goal. Step number two, think, brainstorm. What best ways can you apply based upon your current circumstances to idea generate to get this goal as early as possible in your life? ठीक है, and those ideas will give you some plans कि अरे हाँ पहले ये करते फिर ये करेंगे. You'll get some outcomes out of those ideas. Okay, then you need to simply ask this question. देखो, be practical about life. You cannot do everything in the same day. You need to plan. Okay, these are the ideas which came to me. How many ideas I want to do next week? Just take those ideas and start getting organized into a OneNote. That's it, simple stuff. Brainstorm ideas, take those ideas, put it into your OneNote and say, okay, from Monday onwards, I will start working on these ideas. And then we are already doing daily planning sessions. So every day, wake up in the morning, whatever idea you picked up, okay, plan out of those ideas what you want to do today. Nothing but when you plan your weeks, when you plan your days, you will progress. If you don't plan your day, you will waste your day with so many uncertainties. If you don't plan your week, you will waste your week with so many uncertainties. Life mein problems will always be there. If you don't know your future track, these problems will misguide you in all the directions that they want. Okay, so week plan karo, day plan karo. Even though progress is slow, but at least progress will be there. And the more you repeat, the more better you will become in this decision making. And guys, again, 60, 70 years, 80 years are still there in your life. You still have time to learn. But if you master this art right now, even if it takes next 6 months to master it, but master it, usse pura future will be sorted out. But if you don't grab these techniques right now and merge it into your life, you will keep struggling the same way for future. And right now, guys, momentum is built up. Okay, from day one till day whatever is running right now, 4th week, 3rd day, 4th day, whatever, it's long time. You have shown that commitment and consistency. We have kept filtering all the non-serious people. The reason is that if they cannot stay committed, they will anyways not get results. But you walk through this journey and you are here. So abhi ek kickstart has happened. Don't let this spark disappear. Momentum ko aage leke jao. Okay, it's always said, right? First gear dalne mein zyada fuel and energy is required. But once your vehicle is in momentum, it is easy to line the next steps. Okay, so don't stop. If you put a full stop, वापस से life को gear में डालने के लिए, it would put a lot of efforts. ठीक है, so build the momentum. Don't lose any of these habits. Continue. ठीक है, थोड़ा सा on off भी होते रहेगा, but push it. But when you do it for 6 months, some habits will merge as part of your lifestyle. Thought process will start changing. Mindset will start changing. And then over a period of time, even if it takes 1 year to master all these habits, it is worth putting that 1 year. Because long term, there is a reward for next 70 years in your life. इतना तो effort उसके लिए डालना पड़ेगा. Success will not just come by market में जाके खरीद लिया and success आ गई. भिंडी बाजार में नहीं मिलता है success, right? You have to churn yourself. You have to grind yourself. You have to stay committed, and then you evolve. The more coal is crushed, then actually lightning and diamonds come out, right? So करना पड़ेगा कुछ तो. ठीक है? So fine. So this is what it is. Live with the system. Okay. So again, going. So you plan your next day. These activities I will complete on next week. Okay. Then daily you come up, you do those activities. Now by the end of the day, we need to do a review. Review simple hota hai. We have not done it, but it is a simple thing. Okay. Logical thoda, if you think, you will be able to review yourself. Whatever you planned in the morning, by the end of the day, you just need to ask, did I do it? Okay, simple. I planned these many items. Did I do it? And if you did not do it, ask yourself a question, why you did not do it? If you just do these things, okay, automatically you will start improving. Because your brain is smart. You will know, oh, this thing happened because of this, I was not able to finish. Next day, when you do the planning, you will try to avoid those things. And the more these iterations continue, you will get good results. That's what it is. Okay. So daily, by the end of the day, ask it, okay, in the morning I planned this, how much I completed. Okay, and then keep moving, keep moving, keep moving. And similar activity, when the week is done, just ask this question: oh, last week I planned this, but how much did I actually accomplish? And that's it. You just have to spend, kya ho raha hai guys? Okay, 18-minute strategy, nothing but 24 hour mein 18 hours can bring success. This is what they said: 5 minutes in the morning, plan your day; 5 minutes in the evening, review your day. 5 minutes, that's it. It's not a big deal from our 24 hours. 5 minute morning, 5 minutes evening, and remaining 8 minutes, one minute can bring difference. Every 1 hour, ask a question: am I productively using, or am I wasting? And be honest to yourself. Okay, just be honest. If you are wasting your time, just say, yes, I wasted. Social media time pass kiya, it was not a productive hour, I just wasted it, and accept it. So you will know whether you will grow or not grow in your life. You don't need anybody else to come and tell you. And be ready to face the truth. If you're not putting efforts, if you're not growing, future mein results will be also like that. बाद में फिर don't complain about life and circumstances. You did not put efforts. That's why you are not rewarded. It is as simple as that. ठीक है, बाद में crying, complaining, and those things will not matter, because you were not committed and life did not reward you. Accept the fact. Okay, when you say I want to succeed, you're ready to waste your time. That's not how things work. Okay, accept the fact. This is one life. The meter is already running. From your birth till your death, the countdown is already moving on. Okay, and there is no second chance. Okay, there is no second chance. Okay, right now itself, if you realize, okay, then you can do something about it. Okay, some nice author said this key: we have two lives. One life is we are regularly passing, and the second life we actually live once we realize that we have only one life. What will happen when you're in your 70s? At that time you'll realize, अरे अभी तो सिर्फ बहुत कम टाइम बचा है लाइफ में. अरे 20 साल में तो अभी डाउन होने वाले हैं, right? Then people will be like, oh, I wasted my time. When you're in 60s, then people will say. When they are in 40s and 50s, then people will say, uh, live it once and live it fully. There is no second chance. There is no second chance. There was a nice movie. I don't remember the name. कि क्या होता था, एक बंदे के पास, fictional movie, okay, one person had a time machine, okay, and it was कि generation by generation that family is having that time machine, and what they did is, first that person lived the life just regularly, okay, and then he took the time machine, went again back in time, and he enjoyed that life like anything. Okay, ऐसे वो काफी सालों तक जिया है लाइफ. तो like, to experience the difference between a normal way of living and an excited and a happy way of living. Okay, and then he realized कि normal way of living is so boring, and after that he said कि okay, I just want to live a happy, excited way of living life. And then he stopped using his time machine anymore, because he said, every moment I want to live it to the fullest. Okay, I don't want to do retakes with my life. Okay, it's pretty like fictional movie, scientific, just out of the box movie. But if you relate it with your life, if you have wasted your today, you need to just ask a question: was this my best way I could have lived my today? That's it, because today is never going to come back. Was this the best way that you lived? And if you have like answer, no, I could have done even more, that means we wasted one day of our life. Okay, and that's problem. It's never going to come back. Okay, this is where, when so many days if you waste in a row, that means you're wasting your life. And that is where I would like to give this last even suggestion to you guys: on a daily basis, ask this question when you're closing your day. As part of the review session, you can plug this question in: hey, did I live my day to the fullest? Am I satisfied with my today? And answer is either yes or no. Okay, and if there are too many no's, be honest. If there are too many no's in your life, just know it. Weekly basis dekh lo yaar, 7 din I said how many times it was yes and how many times it was no. If you build a system around this, you will realize where your life is going. In a matter of one week, you will realize that you are wasting your life away by under living every single day. Right now, we waste our entire day. We did not even realize it. But once you start measuring this data, oh, today I did not live it to the fullest, make a 0 there. Tomorrow, count it again, one or a zero, one or a zero. By the end of 1 week, just see in these 7 days how many times you actually lived and how many don't. And you will know what did you do with that 1 week. And you multiply it by 1 month, average it out, and you will realize, are you really making your life count, or it is just a waste of a life? Days can tell you, weeks can tell you, months can tell you. It's not required to live next 5 years or 10 years and then draw that conclusion, oh, I wasted my time. Your actions in today will define how you're living your life. And yesterday I told that very important thing of my life experience. I wasted my 4 years of my life, 2015 to 2019, because I was not tracking myself. Life was flat. I was underutilizing it. But once I got that realization, uske baad I started living it back to the fullest. So right now I'm very satisfied. Okay, acha hai. Chalo, whatever it is, I'm living my life nicely. So I want you guys to measure your every single day. Ask this question: okay, is this the best that I could have done today? Okay, pura best nahi bhi hua, to at least 80% is also a good way of living. Right? Sometimes 70 is also good at times, but wasting your day is not really the right. If you have lived your day like 30%, 40%, it's a big question. Kya kuch bhi nahi kiya, aise kaise? And time is not coming back. So it's like the most valuable thing is time on the planet. And usko aise hi waste kar loge to aise hi problem hoga. And I'm saying, guys, go out, have fun today. And you can say, I lived it to the fullest. Make it a yes. So I'm not saying कि खाली productively use होना चाहिए, but it should be satisfying use of time, not like wastage of time, but satisfying use of time. Or I called my 10 years old friend today and we spoke like for 2 hours in a go. Satisfying. Okay, I did something for my family today. Satisfying. I worked productively today. Satisfying. Now, great. I had a great day too. अगर कुछ भी नहीं हो रहा है, just wasting your time away, just mark it as no, but measure it. Over a period of weeks and months, you will realize how good or bad your life is. And once you realize that your life is not going in a good direction, if you're sensible about success, you will do something for bring this life back on track. We are all smart people. The thing is, we don't apply our smartness because we don't know that we are wasting it away. But once you start measuring it, once you start knowing that life ka direction is going in a downfall, I need to do something. As soon as you are aware of this, you will change this circumstance. Ke bhai, okay, kuch karenge life. And that triggers passion, purpose, excitement of living. Otherwise, life downfall hi jate rahenge, and then that will end in a dead end someday. And you're like, whoa, how did I reach here? And don't do that. I wasted my 4 years of my life like that. It was success, money, sab kuch tha, but underutilized. So I'm not satisfied with that time. Don't give this, don't let this thought come to you कि अरे नहीं यार underlive किया, ठीक है? It's a beautiful life, one way चलती है ticket. Make utilization. Fine. This is what is the conclusion for today. Build a system, live it consistently, make everything, every day of your life count. Okay? If you're able to do that long enough, maybe for next 1 year, 2 year, that will lay the foundation for your next 70 years of your life. And if you are not able to build it, if you say nahi baad mein karenge, don't let the momentum lose. You can start again. Let's say 6 mahine to kuch nahi kare, but again, starting from zero is a lot of efforts. Right now you have 1 month of head start. Go rocket your life. Always rocket launcher gravity se upar jata hai, aage nahi. ठीक है? So from bottom you take it and future is going to be pretty sorted. ठीक है? So that's it for today. अच्छा, yeah, Suraj, you are having some question. बोलो सूरज, क्या बात है भाई?
Hello, sir. Am I audible?
Yes, yes, you're audible.
Sir, if you think that we have wasted a lot of time in past, that thought sometimes depresses us that we underutilize our time, and sometimes we get depressed about that thought. So how can we face that?
नहीं देखो, यहाँ पे ना थोड़ा सा डिप्रेस हो जाओ. Nothing but what I am saying is कि fine. So at least you are getting that kind of feeling, अरे I wasted. That's good. कि you are realizing that time waste is a problem. ठीक है? But immediately थोड़ा सा देर once you feel sad and bad about it, उसके बाद just second question should come कि भाई you cannot do anything about it. अभी गया तो गया. Okay, so maybe if you want, you enjoy that depression state for maybe one day. I got this technique from one of a sports athlete. Okay, coach था, sports का coach, the world athletes को top लोगों को सिखाने वाला. What he said is, whenever I fail in my life or I get this kind of a depressed state, I first live that state for one day. And when that day is over, I trigger my mind that tomorrow is a new day. I can have a new beginning. That's it. I don't want to continue my failure of today into tomorrow. So Suraj, dekho, whenever you realize that, just know it ke past cannot be changed. It's, you already know that. But the point is, draw this cutoff line. Ki bhai, I will feel sad only for today because anyways I cannot do anything about it. But yes, you realize that it is a pain. Only for today I want to feel bad about it. But tomorrow onwards, it's a new beginning, and at least kal ka din I will not be wasting. गोल एक सेट कर लो माइंड को कि भाई कल तो वेस्ट नहीं करना, फाइन, नेक्स्ट 5 साल लास्ट के वेस्ट हो गए, बट टुमारो शुड नॉट वेस्ट. एटलीस्ट इफ यू सेट दैट एज द इंटेंशन एंड डू प्रोग्रेस ऑन दैट डे, फिर टुमारो नाइट व्हेन यू आर गोइंग टू स्लीप यू विल बी मोर सेटिस्फाइड कि चलो आज तो वेस्ट नहीं किया. एंड द मोर सक्सेस डेज स्टार्ट काउंटिंग इन योर लाइफ, यू विल बी लाइक ठीक है यार, पास्ट वेस्ट हो गया, इट्स ओके. राइट नाउ यू आर इन योर 20s, सो इवन इफ यू वेस्ट योर नेक्स्ट 5 years ऑफ योर लाइफ भी इतना बड़ा प्रॉब्लम नहीं होगा. ठीक है, लुक एट इट लाइक 80 years 100 years लाइफ स्पैन, एंड यू ऑलवेज हैव टाइम टू इम्प्रूव. ठीक है, बट कट ऑफ करो सूरज. हाँ, डोंट लेट दोज इमोशंस ओवरफ्लो फॉर अ लॉन्ग टाइम. कट करो, फोकस ऑन ओनली टुडे, एंड दैट विल स्टार्ट एडिंग more good things to you. ठीक है, हो जाएगा.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
हाँ, okay. And I have one suggestion based upon the Suraj wala thing itself. Okay, guys, don't let your mind trick you. Okay, what does that mean? Don't let your mind trick you. Ki if you let thoughts run, okay, and depression thoughts and worrying thoughts and like things are not going my way, what can I do? If you let those thoughts run, it will take you pretty down in your life. If you allow that thought train to run, I wasted this, I did that, abhi kya hoga? If you allow those negative thoughts to keep running in your mind, it will pull your confidence level also low, and it will really make you feel very bad, and like it will put you in a trap inside. Okay, so my suggestion is, develop some systems for changing this thought process. As soon as you realize, oh, I'm starting to think negative, immediately convert it with something else. Thoda sa thought control seekho. It's an art which is required. Okay, and it's a must required for everyone, guys. I'm telling you ki my mother recently, so she expired during this COVID times, and kya hota hai wo time pe, if I just think about that moment, कि अरे क्या कुछ चल रहा था, it is like painful, we are experiencing it so closely every moment of that. तो क्या होता है, if I don't interrupt that thought pattern, it takes me into a zone where I lose my confidence, I feel really bad, वो सारा कुछ याद आ जाता है, and that really puts me into a very tough situation to overcome that. So then I developed a way कि as soon as I get that thought, I know कि future में this thought is next 10 minutes, if I allow these thoughts to run, गया मेरा पूरा. So I just make sure as soon as I get the first thought, I immediately replaced it saying, okay, I'm going to pray for her. That's it. Because I cannot do anything about it apart from worrying about that kind of path. And it is going to make my health go bad. So I simply changed my thought there. And I built this system. As soon as I get the first thought about her and that pain time, I will immediately pray for her, because that is the best thing which I can do, which is maybe good for her, good for me. That's it. And by that interrupt thought pattern, I am not going into that loop. So if you feel any negative emotion is pulling you down, develop your own hacks to switch this thought process, and you will be able to then overcome it. It's all mind game, guys. थोड़ा सा mental thoughts के साथ खेलना शुरू कर दो, you will be able to overcome these things pretty nicely. It's possible. ठीक है, थोड़ा practice लगेगा, but हो जाएगा. ट्रिगर बनाना, ये थॉट आया तो इमीडिएटली मैं ये सोचूंगा. इफ यू ऑलरेडी हैव अ प्लान, डू इट 10 times, एंड उसके बाद यू विल रियलाइज, अरे आई एम एबल टू वेरी नाइसली ओवरकम. ठीक है, सो बिल्ड दिस एंड आई थिंक लाइफ विल गो प्रीटी गुड. सो चलो, थैंक यू एवरीबॉडी एंड हैव अ नाइस डे एंड एंजॉय योर टुडे. ठीक है, टुमारो विल कैच अप फॉर द लास्ट डे 9 PM. सुबह मॉर्निंग में मिलेंगे गाइस. ओके, सो लेट्स वेक अप इन द मॉर्निंग, सुबह मिलते हैं, एंड या लेट्स डू द लास्ट सेशन ऑफ दिस वीक. उसके बाद नेक्स्ट मंडे से वी विल बी स्टार्टिंग अप विद द नेक्स्ट बैच. ओके, one more train of habit installation. We will take 1 week of gap in the morning, फिर second week से again we will start in the morning times, ठीक है? So get your friends, साथ में मिलके और growth करते हैं, ठीक है? Habits form एक बार हो गए तो बाद में तो आराम से live कर पाओगे life को, चलो. Thank you all and have a nice successful life everybody. Take care, have a nice sleep. Bye bye, take care.